Influence here, and today I got something a little different. Emphasis on little. This is MS-G03 Blueberry Girl, which is Makuta Magic Squares. They're super deformed chromia, and I really like this figure. You know, I like the super deformed figures. Off the back, I think it's nice for a super deformed figure. It's great. It looks good. Has a lot of different things. You can see how this top is. I really wish you could close this. I'm not sure. Like, this is the biggest terrible thing about this figure is how the head looks. You know, most of the transformations in the head, it just is what it is. But you can see, looks great, looks good. See her face. Nice. So let's get this review started.
Transformers reviews, tech and the news, whatever else I use as a muse. Hit subscribe, I appreciate the views. Influences interest on YouTube.
Accessories off the back, she actually comes with quite a few. You got the card with tech specs, of course. Got the directions that are not easy, but they're pretty simple to get through. You got a box. Normal box has her alt mode on here and the robot mode. Nothing spectacular about it. Get an extra face. Extra face is cool. You got the smiley face, and you just pull this off, and you can pull this up and kind of out and off, but I won't do it completely because it messes up the transformation.
Subscribe.
Also, you get an axe. It's a plain black axe, nothing spectacular, and you get her shield, which she can plug into here, and it can plug into vehicle mode. She also can hold it. It can plug into her hand. Let me see. Does it? Oh, I thought it did. It kind of sits in there, but if you wanted it to in a pose, you could do that. And what's nice is comes with this little stand, has some Magic Square branding on it, because these little guys are top heavy and they are hard to stand up. I don't think RC came with a stand. I do have RC and I'll compare the two. I don't think she came with a stand, and she probably needed one or should have come with one. Gotta find the right place. So we have Optimus Prime, which these probably don't scale correctly, but it's cool. She's on a base. Well, they might scale close. She's on a base and has a bigger head than RC, so she's gonna be bigger because of those two things. You see how much trouble I'm having with RC. But I do like that they kind of, I mean, it's a retool in the legs and probably the arms, and I mean, maybe the body too, but it looks totally different. You can tell some of the functioning is the same, so they probably use the base model. But like I said, it's a lot of different stuff on these two. Of course, this is different. This is like their most intricate figure. Some articulation, actually pretty good articulation considering. You see this big head. Like I said, it's unsightly in the back and on top. You can get a little better on top with this thing like that, but the head does spin around 360. However, she has down. She can look down like that, look up about that much. Arms go out to her side, and they can get to 360 as long as you get them out enough and around the head. Elbows double jointed, so she gets the full elbow, and the fist turn around mainly for transformation, but is an articulation point. She has a body ab crunch, kind of like right there for transformation, but you can get it. Legs are about that much, so it is a little limited. Knee is a little more than 90 degrees. You have a swivel at the cut joint right there. And foot wise, you have a rocker, about that much. And no up and down. Let's get into transformations. So with the arms, you want to move these all the way back like that. Then move this back around. So it's like this. Again over here. Back and back. And what you're going to do is bend these up and the fist will grab into right there. It's kind of tight, so it's a hard peg to get that into. And there we go. Get that tight like that. Now you can just turn this around like this. You can move these down and it creates a little space there. And now you can move this up like this and up like this, kind of in front of the face. So then you can turn these legs around like this and then turn these feet around. And the feet are like catty corner like that. Again, turn these legs around and turn these feet like that. And then the knee, you can see where the knee goes since you turned it around. So you can move this up here like this. Again, bend the knee and then move this up here like this. Then now these, you want to pull this up. I'll put it up like that. You can get this stuff out of here. Bend that down. There's a tab. It's tabbed in right there. So you kind of move this back and then bend these sides down like this. Then you can move this wheel so it's in the middle. You just spin it around. You can spin this out and move this to the center. Now this moves like this. So you want to move it out like that. Close this. See it a little better in this way. So close this. Move this up like that while you're closing this, because when you close this, it's a tab there now, and that tabs into the foot. So you leave that and let that tab into the foot, the bottom of the foot. There you go. I don't know if you heard that click, but tab that in, and this can move around and move up into here like that. And this might have to be tabbed back in. Over here is the same way, so a little better. Let's open that up. You can move this around too at this time. It fills in that area and tabs in right there. Then you have that tab and can tab in the foot. And right here, arms should be resting right there after these are together. You can move this down and kind of put this together like this. Make sure this body is straight. There you go. Now you close this and combine these together. And then you move this like this and pull this. There we go. This is tight, super tight. So when you get that right, then you can flip this down here and it goes on top to kind of fill that space in and cover all that up. And here you are with the cycle. It kind of reminds me of Afterburner from Technobots. But you can see, I mean, it looks fine. And you have storage right here. You can put the axe right there if you want. You can put this over here as well if you want. I don't really like it. Just looks like it's sticking there. And you see, probably would have been better served right here. I don't think you can put that there. Kind of looks like it could be a seat or something. That would have been cool. Because it matches. It would have kind of finished that off instead of that little piece there. So I guess you could maybe just leave it there if you want it. It does have rubber wheel, or it does have regular wheels that move. They're plastic, they're not rubber. Not much else to say about this. These move, and that's pretty much it. It's cool. I mean, it's a cool little figure. It's never going to fit into like a full scale collection unless you just have all super deformed figures, like all Master Made and all of Magic Squares and all the other ones that made. There's a lot out there, so you could build a whole super deformed collection. I'm not too far from it, but if you enjoyed this review, give me a like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff, and I'll get over to you in another one.
You know, life ain't no, life ain't no, life ain't no. As long as you alive, you can give another try and take it real high if you want.